Sidwi, a relatively new city and capital of Rakhine State, it was popularised by the British in colonial times as a trading port. These lines guard the temple that houses this very special solid bronze Buddha image, cast into the sea to save it from raiders, then pulled up in a fishing net hundreds of years later.
This is the boat cruising up the river. Whole boat, 5 hours, given on. Our first river cruise. What do you reckon, Chip? Let's take a photo. Leaving the port.
We are on a 5-hour boat trip up the Caledon River, from Sidwi to Mrauk, the last city of the Rakhine Kings. This area was once all part of the sea, as seen by the very low river banks. The sea went all the way to the city of Mrauk.
Arrived at Mrauk. It's about 1:45. Been on the boat for 4.5 hours. Come to this beautiful room we've got here. Nice, big and open. It's like a little cabin. It's got bathroom, lovely bathroom. Obviously it's got a bathroom, but it's got a shower and bath and some seats. It's got a veranda out the front. Here she is again. She's that picture snapper. Right. Awesome. And look, she's popped into it again.
So this place was the first place, was it? It was before Sidwi.
Sidwi. Yeah, because Sidwi, this is the city of the kingdom.
Yeah, this was.
This is Mrauk period time. The Mrauk period is from 14th century to 15th century. Yeah, Sidwi was founded only for 1826.
So for 4,000 years, this was the capital.
4,000 years, maybe not 400 years. 400 years.
Yes. Yeah.
Nearly 500 years. It was the capital.
Yeah.
About 4,000 before 2,000, more than 2,000 years, it was the capital when you're living from here to Sidwi. We are going to stop on the way. That is from 63 BC, before Christ.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is from 14th century to 18th century time. On the left and right side, there are the carvings are like a lady, mostly the lady carving. So they all are offering to the Buddha by holding lotus flower on their hand. And according to the history record, they are showing also about 64 hair decoration of the lady, because the lady had long hair at the time, so they were keeping the hairdressers differently at the time.
Our next stop is at Sandamundi, created in the early 1st or 2nd centuries from the leftover materials from the making of the 4 Mundi Buddha images. It was disguised in concrete to protect it from the British colonials who during 1852 took parts of Myanmar into their rule. They would melt down the bronze Buddhas to make weapons. In 1988 a monk noticed an eye had fallen off a statue, and that's when he noticed it was bronze inside.
We're just sitting at the cafe here having a traditional breakfast of white tea and snacks. And we've got a couple of visitors coming up the street.
That's the only reason she got the camera out. Thanks, Stallion.
Yeah.
Sharing the story of that temple. Why they came on that temple here. So the name of this temple is we call it a 90,000 Buddhist temple.
90,000.
90,000. So 90,000 means we're counting all together. Small Buddha images on the wall, and then the pagodas outside, and the images like that all together to be 90,000.
An archaeological society are restoring the temple of 90,000 Buddhas. The roof has collapsed, allowing the elements to weather the temple like a forgotten ancient city. The roof has been restored in sections and it has been cleaned up like new, but I prefer the old.
I thought he was going fast. Ooh.
The temple of 80,000 Buddha was built by the father of the son who built the temple of 90,000 Buddha images. Join us as we explore this double-passaged maze of a temple.
Actually, this is our temporary. It was
That's the Buddha's
very
footprint.
light and pressure from outside because the government did. It was only about 15 minutes walking from here, from the palace to here. So he was coming out and coming inside the temple and taking leadership inside, praying inside. Actually, we had 7 Buddha images here, but that images were made with bronze metal. Taken by, I don't say that. So
Another passage.
yes, they are showing about dancing, musical instrument, and previous life of the Buddha. and also the god of the Brahma and Ganesh here.
Ah, Ganesh.
And also we use the steps here. We have a 3 steps here, 1, 2, 3 steps with the hole. All together there are about 1,044 hole all together. Our king used to put oil here and catch the fire here, and he donate by using the 1,000 oil festival and 1,000 flower festival here. And there are 1, 2, 3 steps. On this line, there is showing about the previous life of the Buddha. Buddha was as a pig. That's why there are pig. There are 11 life as a pig here. That's why there are 11 figure of the Buddha, 11 figure of the pig, and there are the chicken. Buddha was 12 life as a chicken here. That's why there are 12 figure of the chicken here. And at upper level, there are kings and queens. So there are 101 kings. They all are worshiping to the Buddha by holding lotus flower on their hands. And on the second, third level, fourth level, fifth level, they are showing 550 Jataka story of the Buddhism. You can see the view here. Nice view from here.
Buddhism teaches patience and a peaceful way of life. Boys join the monastery as novices to learn the way of the Buddha.
Sorry?
It's all right. Here we are at the river, going up to the Chin village today. It's about 3 hours up the river here.
We're now travelling down the Lei Mao River, about a 1.5 hour boat trip to the Chin villages. The Chin people have moved down from the Chin state into Rakhine state and settled here. Historically fisher people, they now export and ship bamboo, river gravel and sand. Smoke catches our eye, so I zoom in for a better look. The tradition of face tattoo began to deter the king from visiting the Chin women of renowned beauty for his servicing. We hand out our gift of chilies and onions. This lady has no teeth, so she needs to pound her beetle nut up before she can chew it.
Thank you. Có khe yêu khách ra đi quen đi đi mà quen quen đó như I can get him at home, no problem. She said, I have a tree.
What is it?
This is it. You saw yesterday in the market, the jungle, I say.
Yeah.
This is the one, yes. I cheat your neck. I see moving me. What is it? Careful for the rain.
We leave the Chin village feeling spiritually enriched through cultural sharing.
Just thinking about getting splashed.
Fix that up, Tom. When will they fix that up?
What we really see.
So it's going to get a lot better.
Yeah.
The battery is actually flashing. Rain has held off until our last night in Mrauk. The next day we travelled back to Yangon.
And Kim is eating some...
This is what they call watercress here, which is also known as morning glory. Different to the watercress we get at home, obviously. This is in a with fresh mushroom here, which are the little dingo mushrooms. Beautiful. We've got some accompaniments of this. This is a beautiful sauce, a bit of a chili sauce. I think this is a real hot, maybe chili pickle. We've got chicken. Thai style chicken here, and Japanese tofu with mixed vegetables in a sweet sour sauce.
Our stop for the day, the Suisendor Pagoda for sunset.
We finally made it to the Schwikenen Pagoda. We actually made it here. Our sort of last night we're planning on spending in Yangon, although we've still got plenty of days in Myanmar itself. I think we got here at the right time. The sun is going down and then it will light up. That's the main pagoda there, but all around it's just massive. I think the Buddha tooth relic replica, and a little station there. And there's a first aid place there.
Oh, it's food. Is that food?
I think that's the food gone.
That's lunch.
Hello, and it's our second day back at the Junior Duck. This time we decided to have duck. We've had half a barbecue duck, which we've got the sauce, which is a little bit of a tangy tomato sauce, and garlic chili sauce. We've put that on there, and we've also gone for the same as yesterday, our watercress with fresh mushroom.